Hey there guys, welcome back. I'm here to invite you today to just start. There are so many times that we think about doing something that we just think and the whole project is built in your head, doesn't go anywhere, and it still won't leave because you've just spent so much time gestating on it. There are a bunch of projects that you're holding back on. There's a few things that you know you should be doing. It could be, hey, I just want to get my butt to the gym. Or it could be, hey, I've always wanted to start a journal, and all it starts by is just writing 5 things you're grateful for before you go to bed. Or I've always wanted to crack on to that meditation practice. Oftentimes what I find with my coaching clients is they spend so much time thinking about the task rather than just doing it. I know this sounds painfully simple, but it's the truth. People spend so much time ideating on how to do something or whether they're doing the right thing when they're actually doing the thing, rather than just going all out and just starting and giving it a crack. And the reason I say this is because oftentimes what you'll find is you are waiting to perfect an idea, which is often why you don't start. You're ruminating upon it, hoping that the idea itself will gestate to a certain point where it is so mature that what you're going to launch is going to be groundbreaking. But the reality of the matter is, no matter how long you take gestating on an idea, by the time you launch it, it's still going to be somewhat crappy. Hate to break it to you, it's the truth, right? So when you first launch something, yes, if you spend some time ideating on it, it might be 20% better of like a half a good idea. Now, if you were to just launch, let's say you spent 6 weeks thinking about something, I'm just using an arbitrary number here, getting it really perfect, thinking about exactly what needs to go into the execution of this idea, versus if you just started 5 weeks in after that 1 week period, you will be 6 weeks in, but you will have 5 weeks of experience to actually inform you of how you're going on said path. Now, what does that look like in a really practical sense, in a really practical way? So recently, you'll notice here at the Inspired Evolution, we started to create coaching insight videos. One of the big reasons I've been doing that is because I love coaching and I love spending so much time with clients going deep on some of these topics. And I know when I come out of the coaching sessions that some of these topics could really benefit just going that little bit further, a little bit wider. So I have a bunch of fun creating these coaching insights, not too dissimilar to this, right? That was an idea that we adopted recently. So for some time, we were originally just launching 1 podcast a week here at the Inspired Evolution channel. We started launching 1 video on the Monday, which we always did, which is the podcast that you guys know, love, breathe and eat, sleep. And then we also started launching these coaching insights on a Thursday. Now, I've gone along and I've been doing this for the good part of a couple of months now, where a coaching video has come out every week. And what we've noticed is actually that you guys are loving it, and that the channel and YouTube and the algorithm and the community and everyone that's out there is actually really enjoying this content. I took a moment to reflect 6 weeks in and go, hey, how is this actually going? And I made a post to you guys in the community and said, hey, are you guys enjoying these coaching insight videos, or would you prefer more podcasts? Because I'm spending time and energy I could spend it creating podcasts, or I could spend it creating coaching insight videos. Now, it turns out that you guys actually prefer the podcast. I'm trying not to take that personally. But it's totally understandable. I've been having these coaching conversations for so long. I've gotten quite good at them, touch wood, I think, in my humble perspective. But these coaching insights are still getting off the ground. So I took that feedback and said, you know what? Actually, if I was really to grow this channel, really try and take this somewhere special, the opportunity is there for me to actually launch 2 podcasts a week. That's what you guys, the audience, would prefer. And if I wanted to continue creating these coaching insights for myself, I can totally do that. But the growth of my channel, my interaction with the community, with my audience, you guys, shouldn't be predicated on content that doesn't actually relate to you guys. I'm totally free to create coaching insights because I enjoy them, but ultimately you guys enjoy the podcast more than the coaching insights, and so I should create more podcasts. Now, had I not created the coaching insights, had I not just started and seen how it gone, I would not have this level of information 6 weeks later. It's as simple as that. I could have thought about whether I should create coaching insights videos, whether I should put them out in the world, whether people would respond to them, would it be better to just create a second podcast? Would it be created, like, what would the coaching insight videos look like? Would they really be received? Would they not be received? Totally, I could sit there and ideate on that for months, or you could just get started. A key thing that I would like to recommend if you are considering how to get started, try and remove as many friction points as possible. Like I gave in the example before, if you're going to record a podcast, literally you've got technology that in your pocket that can help you record something like a podcast. 10 years ago, people would have killed to have this amount of fluidity and technology in their pocket, and you've got it at your fingertips. There is such an opportunity, especially now with the tools that are online on the internet that are available to you, for you to remove friction wherever possible and just get started. Ultimately, perfect is the enemy of good. Yeah, if you're waiting to get perfect, you do not even stand a chance. Now, also oftentimes when we're going to create something, it's also really important to make sure that it lines up with who you really are if you're really going to give yourself the best shot at greatness. If you want to do that and make sure that what you're creating is totally aligned to you, is authentic to you, you're leveraging your strengths, your skill sets, the best place to start is to know your values and to line up your creative venture with your values. Inside out, doing the things that you love will make the way you show up in the world so much more easy, so much more fluid. There's a whole topic in there. I've created a video for you here to just dive into your values and find out more. As always, stay inspired, keep evolving. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way through to its end. Obviously, these insights are inspiring your evolution, and that means the world to me. Right here is the very next best video for you to watch that will keep your inspiration flowing, keep you evolving, and keep you guessed it, going. Check it out now.